What's up, everybody, and welcome to Make Things Tiny. My name is Mick. There's a new tiny house community outside of Austin, Texas. I'm super excited for you all to learn about this community today. In today's video, we're going to hear from Ashley. Ashley's going to talk to us about the process for joining the community, the lot rent, the price range for the tiny homes. The tiny homes are on the affordable side. They actually are. I'm not just saying that. So this is a perfect video for those of you who are looking to go tiny. You've been eyeing Texas, you're curious about Austin as well too. And make sure you watch at the end of the video. You're going to get a tour of one of the tiny homes as well. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and let's jump into it. Let's learn about this new tiny house community outside of Austin, Texas. All right, I'm here today with Ashley. Ashley, thank you so much for being on the channel. Ashley is a community representative for the Spicewood tiny house community, which is opening. I'm very excited for people to learn about you and everything that you do and get excited about the community. If you don't mind just talking a little bit about what got you interested in tiny homes, and then we can go from there.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. What got me into tiny homes is Spicewood itself. It's such a wonderful piece of property that immediately when I began managing it, I knew that I wanted to create a conscious tiny home community here. Tiny homes have been compelling to me for many years, not only the customization and community building aspect of it, but also the affordability, and basically it allows the opportunity for more people to live in a really nice space and live in conscious community. And that's what we're all about.
That's awesome. It's huge. I think those are like the main things people are looking for too. They want to make sure they're in a community where they feel connected to people, and it's all about the tiny homes and just living the lifestyle that you want to live. So I think that's fantastic. Is there anything else you wanted to add about sort of like the motivation behind creating the community, or anything you think would be helpful for people to know in terms of just why the community itself was developed?
The inspiration for creating this community was the embracing the Austin, Texas vibe. It's extremely peaceful here, which is unique, being a little bit outside of the city. You walk onto the land and you can hear the birds chirping. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful. It's very meditative. So it was really screaming for a tiny home community. We have an awesome amenities package that we are able to offer people, including pool, garden beds, gym equipment in the future, as well as common rooms, work from home spaces. So we really just want to attract anyone that's looking to embrace nature a little bit. And we are here for anyone who is interested in alternative lifestyle, downsizing their life in order to live more and make a good financial decision that will greatly increase their quality of life.
I think that's awesome. And you're hitting on a lot of things that people, when people reach out to me and ask questions, these are the things they're looking for. The amenities are at the top of people's list. Location is actually at the very top, location and price. And I think being outside of Austin is huge. It's kind of a game changer. Austin is a fantastic city. I've been there myself. There's a lot to offer for people, and being able to just step outside your tiny house and hear the birds chirping, but not be too far from a major city is huge. I cannot stress how big of a deal that is for most people. For those people who are watching and they're thinking like, okay, this sounds fantastic. What's the process for joining the community? What's the lot rent look like? The sizes, all of those sort of logistical details.
Absolutely. Great question. And I couldn't agree more on the best of both worlds. You really get to feel like a peaceful oasis out here. And then you're only really an hour away to the big city. You're only 20 minutes away from all of your major grocers and different restaurants and nightlife that you're looking for. In terms of joining the community, we are in our beginning infill stage. So we have lots of lots open, and we are looking to attract people that want to live in a really awesome tiny home community. So if you're interested in joining us, you can call the phone number on our website or fill out our inquiry form, and you'll be contacted by our sales representative that can walk you through the entire process. We have homes on site that are currently available. We can also custom order any home that you are interested to your preferred specifications. We can really help you with whatever you would like to do. We currently have homes that range between $50,000 and $80,000, depending on the size, lofted, non-lofted, etc. Our lot rent is $750, which includes all of our amenities.
That's great. It's a reasonable price for the lot rent. I think the bigger factor is the tiny house price itself. And 50 to 80 is a great range. There are plenty of people that reach out that don't want to spend 100K or more on a tiny house. So you're definitely reaching that particular demographic that want to downsize but don't necessarily want to spend six figures to do it, which is fine. That's understandable. And so that's great that all those things sort of included too. And they don't have to have a tiny house. That's something that people ask if they have to bring their own. So you have options available for people customizing, like all those things tick a lot of boxes for people who are looking to go tiny. Do you have financing options at all for financing the tiny homes, or like what are the options for paying for it?
Yes, we do have financing options and we will connect you with whatever you need. If you are looking to bring your own tiny home, you want to build a custom one, you want to buy one, we currently have property. We are on property. We are open to whatever you are interested in and we will guide you through the process step by step. We have an amazing sales team. We have amazing relationships with the manufacturers and we can really help you create your dream home and we are happy to help.
Okay, cool. Do you know what the sizes of the lots are by chance? That's a question I get a lot for communities, like what size is the lot itself?
400 square feet.
Okay, perfect. So that'll fit most tiny homes that people would want to have
Absolutely.
size-wise.
The
Yeah.
tiny homes we currently have on site are also very affordable. If you're interested in a higher end model, we can
Mhm.
absolutely help you with that as well.
Okay. I think a lot of things people nowadays are just really starting to think about the practical side of a tiny house community. What challenges do you think choosing a tiny house community such as Spicewood solves for someone who's looking to, downsize or into the tiny house lifestyle?
That's such a good question. I think something I notice a lot in different areas and different projects that we work on is that people are really seeking community and peers and people to be around and they don't want to just close their apartment door and not speak to
Mhm.
any of their neighbors and I could like to call them some modern apartment buildings millennial dorms. And what you get for your rent, you get your
Mhm.
nice unit, but you
Yep.
don't really talk to any of your neighbors. You're in a big city. You don't get any of the nature benefits. So I think this provides such a needed alternative in the market. People need affordable housing and people deserve to live in beautiful places and deserve to feel at home and safe where they live. And that's really what we're trying to provide. I think living tiny does so much for your personal finances, giving you freedom to do other things in your life. This owning a home here or renting a home here can open up opportunities for you to not always be worrying about your rent payment. And additionally, it's about more environmentally friendly. You get to be near people. You can bring your family out here and you get to join the vibe we have going. If you're interested in doing weekly yoga classes, there's a group of people here for you. If you want to learn how to garden, you want to go camping, you want to explore nature, you probably don't want to do that by yourself. It's like human nature to want to do it with a community. And we really see that need in the market and we want to provide it at an affordable price for people.
No, I think that's fantastic. It's honestly a lot of the things I touched on in a video I did recently on the future of tiny house communities, just that people really they want to find their peers, they want to find their group, they want to be able to hang out with people and still have that sense of like, okay, like I'm going to my own place at the end of the day once I finish my yoga class. You did briefly mention renting. Is renting an option as well too? Like if people want to try it out for a little bit, what does the renting option look like for the community?
Yes, renting is an option.
Okay. Is there like a certain minimum amount of time that they would have to rent the tiny home, or what does that look like?
Yes, we offer 12-month leases for the tiny homes.
Okay. That is actually a really important thing to note. So that's exciting for people, watching the video and people that'll watch it in the future because a lot of people are nervous to make the jump and buy the house. So being able to go to the community, live there for a year and then be like, you know what, I think this is my, temporary forever place or my forever community. Like that's a really awesome transition option that you're offering people.
Absolutely. We understand it's a big commitment. You want to test it
Mhm.
out first. We can also arrange rent to buy plans for people as well.
Awesome. That is really great. That's fantastic. I'm super excited for people. Okay, so this brings me to my last question. So the thing with tiny houses and tiny house communities is people still they just kind of get scared. Like it's a big life change. It's a lot of money. It's moving to a different place, a different city potentially. What advice do you have for someone who's watching that's saying like, okay, this all sounds really great, but like I have no idea what to do next. Like what sort of next steps would you recommend for them?
My next step would come check us out in person. I think you can't understand it until
Mhm.
you're here. And as you said, it's a massive commitment that we don't take lightly for people really relocating their lives to live with us. It's something we take extremely seriously. We have on-site full-time management and maintenance and cleaners in-house. We take taking care of the community extremely seriously, and it is our top priority to provide everyone with a top-notch experience. So in order to get that community feeling, I highly recommend coming out here and doing a tour. We'll be happy to have you and show you around the whole place, and really think about what you want to prioritize in the rest of your life. And if it's community living, wanting to be with like-minded people and really being immersed in beautiful nature, then Spicewood is the place for you.
That's really cool. That's great advice. I think I couldn't stress that enough either. I think it's perfect the way you said it, because it is a different experience when you're scrolling through the website versus like when you're there on the ground. You get to maybe talk to current residents, just walk around, imagine yourself in the space. So hopefully people, they reach out and they ask questions, but they also go to the community as well too.
One other thing I wanted to mention about the community as a whole is that, as we mentioned, we're having a grand reopening. We're starting over, fresh start. And our goal is to curate this community based on the residents' needs and interests. So we got a lot of feedback saying that people are really interested in gardening. So we put garden beds in. And I think what makes Spicewood unique and Spicewood's management unique is that we really genuinely do care, and we want to implement things that the residents desire. So as the community grows, you will grow with us, and we are here to listen to your needs and implement your desires. We have plans for future improvements down the road, more amenities as the park continues to grow, and we want to collaborate with the residents to help determine what that is to make the experience most enjoyable for them. I think what makes our community really stand out is a lot of management and management companies say they care about the park, but our community won't really put their money where their mouth is. We really genuinely want to make this an amazing place to live for people.
I think that's great. I think that's good for people to know too, because everyone cares about the culture of the community. Like, it's not just a bunch of tiny houses put together. Like, it does create a community, and the culture does affect people and how they live their day-to-day lives. So it's great to hear that, you're willing to take feedback from residents and then, directly implement that, and they can see that in the community itself. I think that that's really helpful for people to know. And just in general, I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me. Like, I'm really excited for people to learn about this community and get excited about it. So links to everything that you're doing will be in the video description. They can reach out, they can ask questions, hopefully take a flight out and check out Austin and all that Spicewood has to offer. So thank you so much again, Ashley. And yeah, I'm happy to have you back on the channel anytime.
Thank you. We will hook you or any of your viewers up with whatever you guys need. If you live out of state and you want to check us out, please let us know, and we're happy to do FaceTime tours, virtual tours, whatever you need. We are here to help. We have an amazing team, and we're so excited to be featured on this YouTube channel. And if you are interested in living tiny, please come see us at Open Air Spicewood. We would love to have you.
Yeah, and they get to see a tour now too. They'll get to see one of the tiny houses, so they can get excited even more. So it's awesome.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Cool. All right, that was my conversation with Ashley. I appreciate Ashley taking the time to walk us through the process for joining the community, the lot rent, the prices for the tiny homes, the amenities, and things like that as well too. So make sure you reach out and ask questions. Check out the website, of course, but also if you have the ability to go check it out, Austin area is fantastic. So you won't regret going and checking out the actual community as well too. I can assure you that is going to make a huge difference in your decision. So thank you again, Ashley. Make sure you all check out the link in the video description so that you can reach out. And don't forget to think tiny. I'll see you guys in the next one.